Shout out to everyone telling me to do these ridiculous towers against WOX, because today you're gonna see 70 gladiators versus WOX the Fox. What is going on, you beautiful cat people? It's your favorite person in the world with 2 cats, bringing you the quality content of another melee tower in the Versus series. And with that, let's go ahead and look at the stats to see exactly how bad this tower is gonna do. 78 max level DPS with a 6 range? No! Why do I do this to myself? After the Warden, I'm gonna do another melee tower, and this one can't even stun zombies. It doesn't even do as much DPS as the Warden's 115 max level DPS. But wait, the Glad does have its own ability, which is gonna help it do more damage, although I don't know if it's gonna be as much as the Warden. Let's do a little bit of math to find out. The Warrior's Call is the Gladiator's ability, and it increases the swing rate by 35%. Just ignore the wiki when it talks about increases to fire rates or swing rates, because it says decrease, which is the wrong usage of that word here, and I'm not going to go into why right now. But the swing rate is increased by 35%, so in very simple terms, we're going to multiply 78 by 1.35 to get 105.3. This is the max level DPS for the Gladiator when the Warrior's Call is active. So not quite as high as the Warden's 115, but wait, the Glad has one more special ability that the Warden doesn't have that could make it better. This tower is a multi-target tower, which means it deals full damage to all enemies in its 180-degree arc. This means it's going to do really well during late game when there are large groups of enemies like shotgunners or breakers. But getting to that point is going to be the real challenge, since the entirety of early game and even in the mid game is usually one single strong enemy, which is the scout on wave 10 and the shotgunner on wave 22. So the challenge of this challenge is going to be to get enough high-level Glads while also farming and placing support towers like commanders and DJs to kill those enemies, specifically the shotgunner on wave 22, and I just don't know if we can do that. So I'm bringing along the golden mini just in case we get overwhelmed. We don't have to reset the game. So this is what we're working with on this challenge. A 78 max level DPS, which goes to 105 when the Glad's ability is active, which is going to do best against hordes because of its multi-target ability. So technically, it would do more than its stated DPS. I mean, hypothetically, it could do 2, 3, or even 4 times as much damage, because if it's hitting all enemies in its arc and there's 4 enemies in that range and the Warrior's Call ability is active, each Glad would do 420 damage. So I really don't know what to expect from this tower. I guess the big challenge is going to be, can we survive wave 36? Because that's where the Wardens died. And that's a tough wave, because even the Golden Cowboy, Golden Soldier, and Shotgunner died there. But the Glads could make it through if they really are able to do 300 or 400 DPS against hordes. Because what kills us there is the combination of a whole lot of Shotgunners with the Necromancer boss constantly summoning, which is usually just too many enemies, but the Glad happens to excel at killing too many enemies. So be sure to watch this video all the way to the end so you don't miss that part. All right, now for these supports, we're going to be using the amazing DJ, Commander, and Medic. But unlike the Warden, the DJ is not going to be able to boost the Gladiator's range. So we're going to have to settle for just the price decreases. But the Commander, on the other hand, is going to be amazing here, because it's going to combine with the Gladiator's Warrior's Call ability to give the Glad an insane increased swing rate of 90%. So the tower is going to be swinging almost twice as fast, doing a disgusting amount of damage. And the Medic is going to ensure the Gladiator stays unstunned for as long as possible. Even though the Glad can block stuns, that ability has a cooldown, so if they get stunned again right after they use it, they're going to be out of commission, which is why we're using the Medic. And as is so often the case in these challenges, the Glads do not have flying detection, so we're going to be using the Executioner in the back to kill those annoying flying children. All right, now I'm going to give a shout out to my swinging teammates for this game: Barty Spider, Neoelli, and Lamo Best Player. Now sit back, relax, and grab a warrior cat, and I'll see you right back here at the end.
without you. Hurt me with the word goodbye. I'm better on the other side. I'm better on the other side. Cause I'm burning up on you, burning up on you.
And there you have it. The Gladiators lost by a lot, but just as I thought, they were able to breeze through wave 36 and survive all the way to the final wave. This tower really impressed me because I only had to use one golden minigunner in the back on wave 22 to kill that shotgunner, because as we upgraded our Glad army, we killed so many shotgunners and all the other enemies because of the Glad's multi-target ability. It wasn't until we got down to just this single target of WOX that the Glad's DPS fell apart and couldn't do nearly enough damage to take him down. Now let me know down in the comments what tower you want to see next in this challenge. And on that note, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and smash that like button with your forehead, hit the subscribe button with your big toe, and turn on notifications however you can so you don't miss any of my amazing upcoming content. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care, be safe, and never forget what I always say. Peace.